welcome to today's video. Basically, I'm making this at a request, and it's going to be a video on the 5 different shapes for the pentatonic scale. So today we're going to be using the minor pentatonic scale. To keep things simple, I'm going to keep it in the key of E. If you recall anything from the soloing video last time, if you find the root note on the 6th string, then you can play the regular pentatonic shape. So for E, that would be at the 12th fret. And so from there, you would be able to play your pentatonic box. So that's the same one that I showed you. It's 1-4, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, and then 1-4, and then 1-4. So I'll go over that really slowly again. 1-4, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-4, 1-4. So from there you can kind of see it as a bunch of boxes, like, and then a bunch of boxes of 3s, and then 1-4, 1-4 again. And to refresh your memory, when I say 1-3, 1-4, what I'm talking about is first finger and third finger when I say 1-3, and first finger and fourth finger when I'm talking about 1-4. So again, that's 1-4, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-4, 1-4. So that's just the basic pentatonic shape box. We've gone over it a couple of times at this point. You should be fairly familiar with it, as well as being fairly comfortable playing that. And if you recall, we can move that around different places. So what I just played is considered generally the first position of the pentatonic scale, and the reason they call it the first position is because the root note, which is E in this case, is the first note on the scale. So like that, it starts with the lowest E. So it's in the root position or first position. The first position of an E minor pentatonic can also technically be played from just the open string. As you see, the nut is replacing my first finger, so it's still 1-4, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-4, 1-4. So the second position is where we take like that first bit, rather than starting from the E note, now we're starting from this G. So normally it would have been like, but now we're starting from, but we're still playing the same notes from the pentatonic. So I'm going to show you what that sounds like very quickly, and then I will show you how to play it. So this is what the original pentatonic sounded like, right? But this is what the second position sounds like. Notice it's the same notes. Just they're in a different order, and it's slightly higher up on the neck. With that being said, the first one is 1-3 from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret on the 6th string. After that, we go from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret, so that's our 1-4 kind of pattern again. And then we repeat that on this string, so we go from the 2nd fret to the 5th fret again. That's just the 1-4. So let's recap everything we have really quickly. We have 1-3, scooch this finger down, 1-4, 1-4. Then from here, what we're gonna do is do another 1-3, starting it right here with our first finger on the 2nd fret. So again, we have 1-3, scooch this down, 1-4, 1-4, and then 1-3. From there, we have another 1-3, but we scooch it up 1. So that's 1-3, and that's on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Finally, we finish it off with the same thing on the higher strings. So 3rd fret, 5th fret. So let's recap all that. 1-3, 1-4, 1-4, 1-3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Now you might notice that it always goes 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Even if the order's a little bit mixed up a little bit, like it goes 1, 4, and then 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, and then it goes 1, 4, you know the next one is going to be 1, 4 again, because that's just the way the pentatonic scale works. And what's really cool is this works anywhere on the neck. Let's recap the second position. We've got 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. So I will note, when I play these, sometimes I change my fingerings, and that's just because it's more convenient sometimes to play with different fingers. The next one would be the third position. So the third position looks and sounds like this. So again, notice the same 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3. It's the same pattern. So like notice on the second position we had 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. It's the same pattern. I hope you can see that we're making boxes, some of them with 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, and then some of them with 1, 4, 1, 4. So with that being said, let's cover the third position more in depth. We've got, it starts on the 5th fret, 7th fret then move up to the next string, 5th string, 5th fret again, 7th fret, then move up again, 5th fret, then the 7th fret. We shift this finger down one to the 4th fret, and then since this is a 1, 4, we would fret on the 7th fret. Next we shift up one with our finger, so we're on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And then this is a 1, 4 as well, so we go to the 8th fret. Then on the E string, high E string, we have another note on the 5th fret. And then on the 7th. So one more time, we've got and I would really encourage you to listen with your ear and watch with your eyes and try to mimic it without me necessarily having to say anything, but just kind of copy my movements, because that'll make it really easy to track along with lessons as you go along. That was the third position. Next, we'll move on to the 4th position. This one is a little bit more simple. We've got 1, 4 starting at the 7th fret, moving on to another 1, 4 on the 5th string, same 7th fret. Next, we'll move on to a 1, 3, still staying on the 7th fret. Next, another 1, 3. Then things get a little more tricky. We shift our finger up to the 8th fret and another 1, 3. Then shift our finger back down to the 7th fret and finish with a 1, 4. So. And slowly, 1, 4, 1, Now, as I mentioned before, keep an eye out for the pattern. 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4. Moving on to the 5th position, we start at the 10th fret, and we start with 1 3, and then another 1 3. Still on that 10th fret for this index finger. And then shift your finger down 1, and then do a 1 4. Keep the same position of your index finger and move down 1, and do another 1 4. Then shift your finger up 1, and then do a 1 3. And then another 1 3. So slowly we have 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3. And use the diagrams, they will help you. So quickly revisiting all those, we have our first position. Then we have the second position. Third position. Then the fourth position. Position. So I'll play them really one more time so you can get the sound in your head. And then finally back to the root. Those are the 5 positions of the pentatonic scale. What I would recommend is practice them so that you know where the notes are, but it's kind of hard to come up with riffs outside of your comfort zone. So if you've been comfortable soloing in like the regular root position, and then you move over to like, maybe you don't know like any riffs in there. So that's kind of part of the fun, is finding riffs. So you might you're gonna want to find the sweet spots that you like. For example, I like right here in the third position, the first 3 like 3 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 3, like that part, I like that a lot. Because it's the exact same thing as up here. Same thing, just lower. Likewise, I like up here in the 4th position. Again, that's because again, it's the same thing, it's just moved up or down a little bit. So what I would recommend is find the sweet spots that you like, mess around with it, but really, if you want to start getting good and expressive with it, you're going to need to find what sounds good. So listen carefully, listen for what sounds good, and then learn the spice notes. The shapes aren't something to be like, not for me anyway, just not something to grind into your head or memorize. They're just there to kind of help you. For me, the way I use them is I just like slide around on the neck. And then when I find a box, I'll use it like. So like I kind of like, I hit a bad note there, right? Like I was kind of try to fix the notes and like move around, slide around, and really use my ear. Not memorizing shapes. Use my ear to figure out where it sounds good. And that is something that you have to develop just by playing a lot, by listening to a lot of music, and then trying to copy things that you like in music. That's how I would suggest that you use these shapes, not as something to grind into your memory, not as something that you're gonna spend 5 hours like every single day practicing it, not like that. I would just say, know that they're there, kind of know the general shape of them, and then you'll kind of learn it as you go. Really just keep listening and keep playing by ear.